Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video with me, Great Aunt Lydia. So I hope you've all had a lovely week. I don't know what order you're releasing these videos in, but there's a video that we just did, that we just filmed, which I had some note cards with some slang terms, which had some very interesting terminology on them. But, you know, a few days ago, we were filming, of course, and I discovered on my, because this was my nephew KJ's phone. He got a new one, and then I took this one. So this was his phone, and I discovered an app called the Grindr on it, and it was very interesting. He introduced me to what it was. It's a pity we weren't filming at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it might have been a funny video.
Oh, it probably would have been, yeah.
But there were some terms. So the Grindr is a dating app. For the gentlemen in the homosexual community, or however you identify. Gentlemen is limiting. You know, I assume that non-binary people can be on the Grindr, right? Well, there were a lot of terms on the Grindr that I didn't know. Like there was HMU was one of them. And I still don't know what that one means, but what I have here is I have some note cards that KJ has written for me. And so there's some terms on the front of the card, some gay community type terms, and I'm going to see if I can guess what they are. Now, I have been watching the Drag Race, so I think I might know some of these from that. We'll just have to see. So let's see. This first one is top/bottom. So that's like top, like not top/bottom, but top and bottom are individual terms.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I mean, surely that's a reference to clothing. You know, all of the I have known many gay men. I do love a gay man. Lesbians are fun too. What are the other two? Queer. Queer is sort of an umbrella term, I understand these days, right? Used to be a slur back in my day. If you said somebody was queer, you weren't being very nice. But I love anybody in the LGBTQ plus community. I've always been a fan of those people. Obviously, nephew over there. So a lot of the gay men I've known talk about tops a lot, and I assume they were talking about clothes because a lot of them were in the fashion industry, of course. So let's see. So I assume it's about clothing, right? So let's see. Oh, I see. So the top is the one who, and the bottom is the one that gets. I see. This next one is vers. Vers, V-E-R-S. This is not like verses, right? It's not like that because it would be spelled wrong if that was the case. You young people do like to abbreviate things though, so maybe. Let's see, vers. All right. Oh, I see. So it's like versatile. All right, I see. Well, they really are getting sort of the best of both worlds there, aren't they? So those are gays who can do either a topping or a bottoming. Okay, yes. That makes sense to me, you know. We like to put things in boxes. We like to categorize. So, you know, I understand that why top and bottom could be such an easy way to just categorize people, but I feel like the versatility leaves you open for more realms of fun. Why not take advantage of it, I say. It was never really my thing, but then, you know, different parts for different folks. All right. Oh yes, I recognize this one from the Grindr. So this is DTF. DTF. So when I thought that the Grindr was a fitness app, I assumed it meant do the fitness. But now in the context of knowing what the Grindr is, I'm thinking it's not that. DTF. I assume it's still some sort of acronym, because again, you young people love an acronym or an abbreviation. Maybe it's don't, you know what, a lot of people take sex very seriously, right? Too seriously. Like it should be fun, right? So maybe it's don't think fun. Let's see. Oh, well, yes, that does get right to the point, doesn't it? You know, good for them. Let's see. Okay, so this one is DTGF. So I assume that is related to the DTF. So maybe that means down to go. I can't say that on the YouTube, can I?
No.
No, I can't.
I mean, I can believe it if you do.
But maybe it's like you can't come to me, but I can go to you to do the thing. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, okay. Well, yes, down to get. Okay, yes. Well, that's so a person who identifies as a bottom would or a person who is wanting to bottom. I feel like you shouldn't identify as a bottom. Surely topping and the bottoming is something that you do, not who you are. You know, I suppose it could be part of your identity. Who am I to judge? You know, do what you want. To who you want. With who you want. As long as they're consenting, you know. Consenting adults and all that. Let's see, this one is NSA. Now, I know that does stand for National Security Administration, but I assume not in this context. Something related to the gays. Let's see. Perhaps no straight actors. Like people who, there's that, what did you say? It was masculine for masculine thing, you know, the internalization of the homophobia. Perhaps they don't want somebody who like is acting like a straight guy. They want somebody who is comfortable in their sexuality. No strings attached. What is that? Oh, like strings. I see. Like just sort of like a casual thing. Yes, a friend with benefits, as the young people say. You know, the first time I heard the friends with benefits thing, I thought it was something about insurance. I really did. You know, back in my day, we would call them lovers. But I never really liked that term. I must say, it implied that you loved them, and sometimes you just loved what they could do in the boudoir, I suppose. Yes, because there's been many a gentleman caller that I have loved their talents, but not their personalities, or lack thereof in many cases. Let's see, this one. So this one is 3 terms, right? That's what the slashes are. So bear, cub, otter. Oh, I do love otters. They're so cute, such cute animals. Well, I just have no idea. Oh, wait. No, I know a bear. A bear is like a bigger, hairier gentleman, right? That's right. Yes. Because I remember that friend of yours talking about being a bear. Yes, and he was lovely. Yes. When he hugged me, it felt like being embraced by a very large, hairy tree. It's very solid. So if a bear is a large, hairy gay man, I assume that can mean large in terms of like musculature as well as fat. Yes? And I don't mean fat in the derogatory sense. We all have fat. It's just an anatomical thing. And some people have more than others. People will use anything derogatorily, you know. Or say, oh, look at that fat person, which is very disgusting. As long as somebody is healthy, why should you care? And healthy doesn't always mean skinny. That's not a thing. Read a book. So if a bear is a very large, hairy gay man, is perhaps maybe a cub is simply a younger bear. So bears and cub, I have no idea what an otter would be though. Oh, I see. So just a less beefy bear, I suppose you could say. Okay, this next one is twink. Twink. Not like a Twinkie, right? Those horrible snack cake things. Those are disgusting, quite frankly. I don't care for those at all. I don't know why. Perhaps it's the opposite of a bear. Perhaps. Oh, I was right. I do enjoy that. I just figured because it sounds like Twinkie, and they are like smooth looking, so I just assume. So I suppose that then otters would just be hairy twinks,
Huh.
right? presumably.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
I'm good at this. Okay, well, this daddy. So if that's like sugar daddy, that's not just a gay term. Yes, I knew it. Yes. You know, I had several gentlemen who could have been considered sugar daddies. You know, back in my youth, when I was young and nubile. Well, that was fun. I always enjoy learning a new words and new terminology. You know, I don't know how I'm going to use some of those, but I'm certainly going to try. Like, I don't think I'm going to use the terms DTF anytime soon, but it's nice to know what it means. And so in conversation, I can know what people are talking about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hello to all the LGBTQIA plus people who might be watching. I adore you. I adore all of you. And if you don't have an aunt, because families can be terrible, I will be your great Aunt Lydia. So you always have a place here on this channel. So I hope you have a lovely week. I will see you next week with a new video. Oh yes, the liking and the subscribing and all that stuff. Yes, do all of that. Yes. You know, I know one place I can use. I'm gonna use a term right now. Can we go bear hunting?
What?
As in, like, look for some bears. I think they might be my favorite flavor of gay man. That's probably not. That's not an offensive thing to say, right? My favorite flavor.
I mean, I don't think so.
Probably not the right thing to say, but you'll cut that out of the video.